Meanwhile, government officials are encouraging states to give COVID-19 vaccinations to anyone 65 and older as part of a push to speed up the country's rollout of the vaccine. States should also expand access to COVID-19 vaccines to the 65 and up age group, as well as any adult with an underlying health condition that might raise the risk for complications of COVID-19. Members of Operation Warp Speed are now recommending. The CDC reports that of the more than 25 million doses of the COVID-19 vaccine that have been delivered nationwide, just under 9 million shots had been administered as of yesterday. It's incredible. This rollout is slow. Joining us now, Senior Vice President and Director of Global Health and HIV Policy at the Kaiser Family Foundation, Dr. Jen Cates. She worked on a recent report detailing how states are doing with their prioritization plans for the vaccine. Also with us, Morning Joe Chief Medical Correspondent, Dr. Dave Campbell. All right, so Dr. Dave, am I right in saying that the rollout is incredibly slow or cumbersome?
You are correct, but it's also increasing in speed every single day and week. And this next phase that you've just described is, in fact, what has come out this week from Secretary Azar and backed up with comments by CDC Director Dr. Redfield. So, yes, it's been slow. It's been disappointingly slow for everyone. There was the prediction and hope that by the end of the year, there'd be 20 million doses into people, and it's only been 9. By now, it was only 3 at the end of the year. So, yes, slow, but increasing in speed. But at the same time, Mika, so is the surge in the number of new cases, the number of hospitalizations, and the number of deaths. So this is a race with vaccine going into arms as the coronavirus problem mounts exponentially every single day.
Dr. Cates, the thrill of the approval of this emergency use authorization for this vaccine quickly turned to some disappointment of the way it's been distributed and getting it into people's arms. So why has it been so clumsy, and how do we make it better now going forward?
Yeah, we're in a game of catch-up right now because we're behind where we need to be, as we just heard. The situation is that we're in a devastating pandemic. There are 2 authorized, very effective vaccines, but there's just not enough vaccine to get to everyone who needs it. And therefore, we're rationing a life-saving intervention. This has created a lot of challenges and headaches for state officials who've been trying their best, I think, to figure out how to launch a massive vaccination campaign. But they're really struggling for a variety of reasons. And that's where we are today.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.